have another holiday look coming at you. I just think these are so fun. I also I shouldn't say never. I haven't been branching out with my makeup a whole lot lately. I've been sticking to the basics, and so it's been really fun to kind of like mix things up a bit. So today I'm thinking like a wine burgundy lip and maybe some like sparkle in the eye. If I'm doing a bright lip though, or a bold lip, I do like to have a more subtle eye, or maybe with a little bit of sparkle. We'll see. Obviously I already have my base face on. That's just a given. I'll link the video to that in the description below, but this is like the base. This is what I always start every makeup look with. So I'm going to start off with Natural Tan ShadowSense. This should be included in my base. I use it pretty much every day in the transition area, and then I also take it on the lid and the lower lash line. Next I'm going to use Hot Chocolate. I really hope this doesn't sell out before this video goes up, because it is a limited edition shade, but I'm begging for them to make it permanent because it's such a good one. It's just like a good mid-toned medium brown. It's perfect for the outer corners, not inner corners. I'm going back into the brush that I used for Natural Tan just to blend the two together. Alright, for my lid color, I'm going to use this is another one that's limited edition. I hope it doesn't sell out before this video goes up. This is Teardrop Rose Shimmer, and it's a super pretty, like, pale pink with a little bit of glitter in it, and I love taking it. Let me show you what I do. I take it with a flat brush and really press the product into the brush, and then I press it on the inner corner, and then I use my finger to tap it out, and that kind of picks up any of the excess like cream shadow part and just leaves the sparkles behind. So you can see it still like brightens up that inner corner a little bit, but it really helps the sparkles to show and the glitter to show, which is what I want most from this. But I love that it's not like too sparkly, it's not too glittery, it's not too intense. When you see this in the light, it is just so perfect, and it's easy to wear, and you don't have to worry about glitter falling in your eyes. So I just rub my finger in what I put on the back of my hand for like any additional sparkle, and look at that. Oh my gosh. This is the trick with the glitters. Honestly, don't even use a brush, use your finger. I mean, I use the brush to put that first little bit down, but then to pick up the excess glitter. Can you see that? I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera the way it is in person, but it's so good. I mean, I feel like glitter and sparkles just screams holiday, so like even if it's not holiday colors, it's still festive, which I'm not like a huge holiday color fan anyway. Like I do love a red lip and a classic winged liner, but I don't want to be doing gold or silver or green on my eyes. I mean, maybe I will. We'll make it work, but it's not my favorite. It's not my go-to. I'm gonna use some tape for eyeliner. Then I'm gonna use Onyx ShadowSense. This is a black creamed powder eyeshadow, and I dipped a pencil brush into it, and I can just kind of smudge that on because I have that tape to give me like a good liner line, a good crisp, you know, underneath. I always just like pray that this works because I'm never super particular when I put it on. Oh, that was a good one. Do you see that? That was a good one. You did good. A little more concealer because that picked up the concealer. It also picked up any shadow that I blended down that way, so it kind of cleaned it all up at once. I'm gonna curl my lashes. If I were like actually going out or to a party or something, I would probably put on some false lashes, but I'm just gonna be picking up my kids. While the lash primer is drying, I'm gonna powder my concealer. It also does a little under eye brightening too. I've talked about this before in probably my under eyes video, my concealer video, but I don't like to do like a super bright concealer, which is funny because I used to. Like I loved a super, super bright under eye, and now I'm more on like the natural vibes. Like I just want my under eye concealer to match my skin, maybe be like a shade lighter, and then I'll brighten specific areas as needed. But also this powder really helps to kind of brighten the under eye area too. Before I do mascara, inner corner. This is Snow ShadowSense. And now mascara. I have a reel talking about why I like to have two of the same mascara, but one is newer and wetter than the other, and the combo of it is just, I don't know, there's something about it. So I always buy a new one when like the older one is like halfway through its life. I pretty much usually just whatever lip color I'm putting on, I put that on my cheeks too, because lately all I've been wearing are Hydramatte lip colors, which are these like cream lips, and so they work as like a lip and cheek. What should I do today? I want that wine berry color. We do have like a straight, this one's called Burgundy Plum, and it's really pretty. Do I just do that by itself? Or do I mix it? I think mixing it with Rich Ruby would actually be really pretty, because Rich Ruby is this deep like pink. So it still keeps it deep, just changes the tone a little. It reminds me a lot of MAC's Rebel. I think I'm gonna do that mixture. Or should we just go dark? Let's just go dark. Let's go dark. We are just going dark. Dark lip shades are 1,000 times easier when you line and then fill them in. You can use like a separate lip liner if you want. You don't need to with these. It's up to you if it's easier to do. Oh! Before I do my lips, hold on. I am gonna use this mixture that I just made. It's the Burgundy Plum and Rich Ruby, these two. I'm just gonna throw this on my cheeks real quick because I haven't mixed up. Might as well, and I don't want it to dry out before I get to it. Look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. Now let's move on to the lip. Whenever you're using a dark lip, it's so much easier to line first and then fill it in. You don't need to use like a pencil lip liner. I do love a good pencil lip liner, but you don't need one with these because they don't feather or bleed. But if that's easier for you to use one of those to get like a crisp, sharp line, go for it. I'm gonna show you how to do it with just the wand. First, scrape as much off as you can. And then flip the tip so that long point is facing you. And then you can just use that as a liner. and then fill it in. I'm doing a second coat to make it darker. Oh, look at that. Okay, so here's the finished look. Obviously, if you're not a fan of this super dark lip, you can change it for something that's more suited, but I love the way that this looks. And I love that the eyes aren't like too bold, so it's a good balance, but I still have that little bit of glitter on them. It's a little festive, it's a little glam, but it's not too much, you know what I mean? So anyway, if you guys liked this video, keep an eye out for my next one. I will link everything in the description box below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.